This is the Bobcat News with your anchors Nathan Morgan and Cassidy Schaefer. Where every Bobcat matters every day.
Hello, amazing Bobcats.
Welcome, Bobcats. We all love dogs, right? Here's a riddle about dogs. A dog is sitting on one side of a river, and his owner is standing on the other bank. The woman calls her dog, and when her pet reaches her, he's dry. How did the dog cross the river without getting wet?
Let's start with our fantastic feature students. Grace and Asa will talk with them.
Hello, Hannah. What kind of books do you like to read?
Fiction books.
Do you participate in any after-school activities like sports and music?
I do dance on Wednesdays.
What do you enjoy doing outside of school?
Riding my bike.
What do you like about Baldwin Creek?
That there's more space and you have a lot more chances.
Thank you. Hello, Tanner. What kind of books do you like to read?
I like to read Dogman.
Do you participate in any after-school activities like sports or music?
I do basketball and wrestling.
What do you enjoy doing outside of school?
Hanging out with my family.
What do you like about Baldwin Creek?
It's like a safe place for me, and it helps me.
Thank you.
We have a couple of teachers that we would like to recognize. Miss Woodruff is the Lander Education Association's ESP of the month. Miss Woodruff says, always come to work with a positive attitude and with a smile on your face. Even with a mask on, they can see it. This rubs off on your students and your coworkers, and hopefully makes someone's day. And our very own Miss Logue was named the Lander Middle School Coach of the Year.
If you see Miss Woodruff or Miss Logue, make sure you congratulate them and let them know you appreciate all they do.
Both 4th and 5th grades are working on screen printing art. This is a great opportunity for all of us to learn a new skill. Finley will talk to Miss Woodhelm to learn more about it.
I'm here with Mrs. Whithelm. Why are we doing screen printing?
Well, screen printing is a career that you can use art for later on in life. And so I think it's important for all students to learn about potential jobs that they can have. And also, it's part of our curriculum to learn about textile art. And so, yeah, we're learning screen printing.
Why did you want both grades to do this?
Well, we usually only do it with 4th grade, but we could not do it last year because of the virus, and it's such a unique opportunity that I thought it was important to have 5th grade experience it rather than having them miss out.
And how did you get funding for this project?
Well, PALS, Promoting Arts in Lander Schools, has the art director, Rebecca Egley, who's been in our classroom, and she wrote a special grant to get all of our tools, like our screen printing press, the flash, and all of the t-shirts for the students. So we couldn't do it without the support of PALS.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Setting goals is an important thing of your life, but SMART goals are what you want. Callie will tell us about SMART goals.
A good way to set your goal is by using the SMART strategy. S stands for specific. Make sure to always work out the details before setting goals so you do not feel overwhelmed. M is for measurable. You should always know when you will meet your goal and if you are making progress towards that goal. Attainable. We need to be realistic about what we can achieve this coming quarter with the time and resources we have available. R stands for relevant. Students should be able to explain the personal and academic benefits. Timely. Students need to be able to achieve the goal by the end of the school year, but students also need to have a challenge. Remember that you will have more success with your goal if you focus on one thing.
Now to wonderful weather with Caroline.
Hey Bobcats, it's time for more weather. As always, I have some helpers. Meet Rocky and Sprinkles.
Hello everybody, my name's Rocky. I'm super excited to be here.
Hi guys, I'm Sprinkles. I hope I do good.
On Monday, January 17th, the high is 47 and the low is 29. There is a 1% chance of precipitation.
That's cool. Get it, because it's gonna be cold.
Ugh, Rocky, don't start making jokes. They're no good for the news.
On Tuesday, January 18th, the high is 46 and the low is 22. There is a 2% chance of precipitation.
Whoa, that's crazy. 2 is my favorite number.
Wait, really? 2 is my favorite number also. That's awesome.
On Wednesday, January 19th, the high is 38 and the low is 21. There is a 16% chance of precipitation.
Whoa, when you get home, you should get a blanket because it keeps getting colder and colder outside.
I think you should also get some hot chocolate, which will make you even warmer.
For Thursday, January 20th, the high is 41 and the low is 23. There's a 5% chance of precipitation.
That's not very warm. Maybe I can play in the snow.
I could go sledding or ice skating or... I forgot I was here for a second. Sorry.
And finally, for Friday, January 21st, the high is 41 and the low is 20. There's an 11% chance of precipitation.
It's already time to go? Well, anyway, I'll see you sometime, Bobcats.
All right, Bobcats, have fun while it's warm out. And when it's not, remember to bundle up. Bye.
Goodbye, Bobcats. I'll see you next week. Remember, it's getting much colder, so bring your coats.
Sports are popular in our lives. Emery will tell us what the latest sports are.
Hello, wonderful Bobcats. Emery here with Super Sports. To start, the gymnasts have a competition in Casper that is coming up soon. Rec basketball players have started practicing. They have practices on Monday and Wednesday. Keep working hard, basketball players. Swimmers have a meet in Green River in 2 weeks. Wrestling has started, and there are some Bobcats participating in this sport. We'll have to have more information next week. Well, Bobcats, Emery signing off for sports this week. I hope you had a happy New Year and have an amazing week. Bye.
We need to make sure that we're being respectful on the playground and in school. Sometimes poor sportsmanship and teasing can lead to bullying. Quinn will talk to Miss Curl about bullying.
Hi, Bobcats. I'm here with Mrs. Curl to ask her a few questions about bullying. What is bullying?
All right, Bobcats. So if you remember back a few months ago, we learned about bullying for the first time. And bullying is any behavior that is mean on purpose, that is intended to cause harm, and that's repeated over time. It's usually unfair and one-sided.
How can we prevent or stop bullying?
All right, so you can prevent or stop bullying by being a positive bystander. So as a bystander, you are someone who sees or knows that bullying is happening, and you have the power to do something about it. So a positive bystander is someone who will help or will report bullying. They also stand up for someone who is being bullied. They are always respectful and kind. So following our Bobcat traits of respectful, responsible, and safe, that is one way you can prevent it. And also just including everybody when you're out on the playground, in the lunchroom, the classroom, any of those.
All right. Have you seen any bullying going around?
For me personally, I haven't seen any bullying going on. I know at times there are sometimes kids who aren't being kind. So whenever I see that happening, I try to stand up for that person or step in when I need to. But again, I'm going to put it back on you guys. It's up to you to be respectful and kind and to stand up for each other.
All right. Thank you.
Bye, Bobcats.
Phones are important in our world today. However, our phones shouldn't be out during school hours. This includes drop-off and pickup. Isaac will speak with Miss Hickola about the school policy.
Hi, Miss Hickola.
Why do we need our electronics off during school?
That's a great question, Isaac. We need our electronics off during school. That includes cell phones and tablets and gizmo watches because it's our district's policy and our building policy that kids keep those off while they're in the building and on the playground.
Yeah. What is our policy for this?
Okay, our policy for this, and the handbook, and the student handbook for Baldwin Creek says that students need to turn off their devices and put them in their backpacks as soon as they're on school grounds. So as we arrive, those devices need to be turned off and put away. They also need to stay away throughout the day. We shouldn't have them out. We shouldn't be checking on them during passing periods or grabbing them at lunch. And after school during dismissal, there are a few times when you can pull them out to make phone calls to parents, but they should not be used to record videos or to be playing games or anything else while you're on school property.
Okay. Why can't we have our phones on school grounds?
That's a good question, Isaac. So the reason these rules and this policy have been put in place is because we want kids to be present while they're at school and not be distracted from their learning or their interactions with their friends.
Yeah. What are our consequences for breaking this rule?
Another good question. So generally, the teachers will talk to you about it first, and if you've had your phone on at an inappropriate time, they talk to you about it and they give you a warning. And if it continues, then it comes to my office, and I also talk to you about it. It can result, if actions don't change, it can result in being written up and parents being notified.
Okay.
Also, teachers, if you're on your phone too often, or you're getting them out at inappropriate times, teachers can ask you at any point in time to turn those devices in the morning, and they hold them in a basket until the end of the day.
What if it is an emergency, like we have to call our parents?
Well, during school hours, that's easy. You just let the teacher know, and the teacher will allow you to use a school phone to call your parents. If it's after school and during dismissal, just walk over to a staff member who's on the playground, let them know you need to call your parents. They can stand nearby while you're using your phone and can give you permission for that.
Yeah. Is there anything you want to add?
Well, I think our Bobcats in general do a great job with this rule and everything else. This is something we really need to clean up to keep our kids safe and focused on their learning.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Here are the reminders for next week. Let's continue to focus on our hallway transitions. It is important to be quiet in the hallway so we don't distract other classes.
Please make sure you pick up any playground equipment you might be using at recess, before and after school. As soon as the bell rings, you should put all items back in the wagons.
Parent-teacher conferences are next week on Tuesday and Thursday night. Make sure your parents know when your conference is scheduled.
There is no school for students on Monday, January 17th. Enjoy your 3-day weekend.
Keep walking or running to earn those blazing Bobcat miles. Keep reading till you reach those AR goals.
Did you figure out how that dog made it across the river without getting wet? The river was frozen. See you next week.
Goodbye, Super Bobcats.